Hey everybody, welcome. It is May. So we are going to jump right into the May readings, and we're going to start with Taurus as we are in Taurus season. So let's start with an overarching message from the angels, which is Taurus, I love it. Trust your intuition. Look at that. Trust your intuition. Yeah, it feels like this month there's going to be a lot of gut instinct, like go this way, don't go that way. And so Taurus, it really feels like it's going to be really important for you to really trust that. You know, if you're someone that has really struggled with trusting your gut, because, you know, you're very grounded energy and you're an energy that always kind of feels like they know what's going on, where they need to go, what they need to be doing. And so trusting your intuition may not be like your go-to. It may not be the first thing you think you're going to do. But Taurus, it feels like this is where you need to be this month. Really diving deep into how you're feeling about things and what feels good and what doesn't feel good. And what doesn't feel good, it's time to kind of let that go. All right, so let's see what we've got to go with this message. Whew. You know, there's 4 cards here. I was going to choose 3, but there's 4 right there, so I'm going to go with all 4 of them. Oh, look at why you need to trust your gut. I love it. You're coming into love this month, in the month of May. It is going to be about new connection, new growth, love coming to you. It's going to be new love, it feels like. It feels like you've got to let go of anything that kind of held you down in the past. That the new love, the new growth that's coming in. And for some of you, I feel like I'm saying new growth because the relationships maybe just started. Maybe there are some of you that just met someone in the past month or so, and you're like, where's this going? Is this something that I want to grab a hold of? Do I want to see where this goes? And it feels like, yeah. It feels like, yeah. It feels like you really do. You want to grow it. And so it is going to be a slow evolution. So, you know, it may even be maybe someone you met a while ago and they're coming back into your experience because now it's time to grow the relationship. Now it's time to say, we're going to see where this goes. Or we're really recognizing that we feel a certain way around each other. So release the past. Release the past. And the reason I can say that, the reason I can say release the past is because the cards that came out around it are control and heal. So that's why I feel like this love for you that's coming in is new. It's not going to be something that's from the past. It's not going to be something that could be rekindled. It feels like, Taurus, that this is really about you coming into letting go of the control of how you thought something was going to be. Because this new love that's coming in for you is going to be where you're headed. I feel like where you've been, there's nothing new there. This is all about you letting go of the control of how you thought things were supposed to be in a certain situation, how you thought things were going to go in a particular situation. It just feels like you've been let down. You've been let down, and now it's about letting go of the control of their choices and decisions. The only person you can control, Taurus, is yourself. So release whatever expectations you had from different situations, from different people, that the old relationship just needs to be let go of. That what they told you isn't going to come true. And I'm hearing you know this. I'm hearing this is not something you haven't not known. But now it's about getting into the intuition and saying, okay, I'm going to trust it. I'm going to trust that feeling that I've been getting. And maybe you've been getting it for a while. I mean, maybe this is not something new in this past relationship. So it's going to be really important to get into the healing. Breaking the chains of the control of situations and people and stories of the past that just no longer serve you. Just no longer serve you. because it's time. It's time to come into new. It's time for new growth, new evolution. And for some of you, this might not be partnership. For some of you, this might be a family member. For some of you, this might be a situation, a career. But it is about love. So I would say it's a relationship, a friendship, a family member. But for some of you, it is brand new love coming in. It really is. And yeah, so let's get some answer cards to go with this. Taurus. Look at that. Look at that. Listen to your intuition and trust your intuition. In May, Taurus, you know. You know who's doing you dirty. You know who to trust. You know. You know who you need to move forward with. You know. Trust your intuition. I wasn't necessarily going to use this deck, but since this message is so relationship oriented, Taurus, we're going to grab these two cards that literally flew out of my hand. Oh, okay, it's a whole new reading. It's a whole new reading. There's like 5 cards here, and I'm going to go with it because they flipped out, right? Oh, yes, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Romantic feelings, Taurus. So whoever you're having romantic feelings about, they are real and worth exploring. Look at that. Oh, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Oh, that's why, Taurus. That's why you've been healing and you've been letting go of control, because now it's about this new relationship coming in, sweeping you off your feet. It's brand new, but you've got to break the chains and heal those past situations. If you're holding on to any resentment, any pain, any fear, any baloney from past relationships, it's going to affect this new one. And I just feel like, no. This is what you've been waiting for. This is it. This is what you've been waiting for. It's time. So reconciliation, someone from your past returning to your life. So for some of you, I guess Spirit is coming in saying, nope, that message you gave earlier wasn't quite right. That yes, this could be someone coming back. Well, I take that back, because I did say that there might have been someone you met in the past few months where it didn't really work out, or it wasn't the right time, and now Spirit's like, now it's time. Now it's time for the two of you to really explore those feelings, that it was worth waiting for, that whoever was putting you off, whatever wasn't working out at the time that you met them, like now in May, things are going to take off, because you're healing from family issues. All right. So your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So wherever you've been harboring resentment, Taurus, it's going to be really important for you to let go of whatever you think, your parents affected, whether it was how you deal with relationship, your own self-worth issues, or whether they meddled in a relationship in the past. All right. Yeah. Let that go, because now it's time for you to get into passion and allow your heart to sing with joy. Oh my gosh, Taurus, this is like beautiful. This is beautiful. I love it for you. I love it for you. Whew. So, I just love this. Trust your intuition and listen to your intuition. Trust and act on what your intuition is bringing you. And for some of you, it's going to be that gut instinct. It's going to be that gut feeling that, yes, this is my person. Maybe it's not the typical type of person that I've gone for in the past. Maybe it's not the typical way in which I've met someone. Maybe it's not what I expected. But if your intuition is going, then yes, this is for you. Taurus. For those of you who are not used to listening to your intuition, I would get quiet, because your intuition is always speaking to you, whether it's that recurring dream, that recurring thought, or just that recurring feeling when you're around someone. That's what you got to trust, Taurus. That's what you got to trust. So just know that It's time. It's time for love to resurge in your life, a passionate love to resurge in your life, but a partnership, a real connection. And so you want to make sure that you're not allowing those past relationships to really infiltrate or come into this new experience. Because I do feel like, even though the reconciliation card came out, I don't feel like it's a reconciliation of a past lover or love relationship, but I feel like it's a coming back together of someone that maybe you had met and for some reason you couldn't date the way you wanted to, or maybe they were in a relationship that they had to get out of, or maybe you were in a relationship that you had to get out of, but somehow we're now coming back together. We caught each other's eye, we noticed each other, we maybe flirted, but now we have a chance to really step into it beautifully. But you want to heal that need to control how it's going to go, and you want to heal those parts of yourself that past relationship really, really impacted. All right. That's Taurus. Gemini. Gemini. How are you? How are you? Let's see what we got for Gemini. Oh. As the cards just kind of go flying by. Trust your intuition, Gemini. Oh my goodness. I almost wonder if maybe that's just the one I need to start all of these readings with. I'm 2 readings in and I got the same message from the angel. So Gemini, in May, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. You know, I feel like for Gemini, this trust your intuition is really about really trusting your intuition. Like, not kind of trusting it, not maybe sort of trusting it, but really going, okay, Spirit, you've been bringing me to it. So now I'm going to trust. I'm going to trust that this is my direction. I'm going to make the leap of faith. I'm going to take the hard choice. I'm going to not go in a direction I've ever been down before. That I really am going to trust that you're bringing me to that which is for me. And Gemini, that's what this feels like for you. That you're really being led down this very new path in May. And it's probably going to be the beginning of the path in May. So when it's brought to you, it's kind of like, I don't know. This is way different than what I'm used to. This is way not what I expected. But this is about releasing the past, releasing anything that's held you back. You know, any of those societal expectations, any of those family expectations, but it's really about almost releasing the mantle of the old. You know, any old story, any old version of yourself. It's like you really are coming out of the old and into this new, re-energized, lighter version of yourself. For some of you, you're stepping into your light work. For some of you, you're stepping into who you truly have always wanted to be, but you've always held yourself back because of whatever expectation was out there. So yeah, so I really feel like Gemini, in May, you know, you're really going to start just blossoming and blooming, but really letting go of the mantle of the old. Like, you're just so done with it. You're so ready to be like, I'm not that person anymore. And if that's who you expect, it's been nice knowing you. Because you're coming into balance. You're coming to balance of who you are, of your light and your dark, your 3D and your 5D. You're really coming into balance with that. So for many of you, you really are stepping into some kind of spiritual awakening or opening your spiritual gifts, really learning how to trust your intuition in a new way, that your intuition is more than just a gut instinct, that now the intuition is your spirit guides, your ascended masters, your angels, your crossed over loved ones coming in and saying, hey, we've got you. We've got your back. We're holding space for you. And now it's time for you to step into your sovereignty of who you truly are, that you really are releasing that very 3D mantle that you've been being held back in, that's been holding you down. Yeah, so because it is time for all of this transformation to come into your well-deserved reward. So Gemini, I feel like in May, you really are going to start receiving opportunities. You're going to start receiving people. You're going to receive growth. Your growth is going to be gifted by the universe, by the hard work that you've been doing, the choices and decisions that you've been making that just really, really scared you, right? It's time for a well-deserved reward. It's time for you to have that tribe of people that support you. It's time for you to have that love that you've been really, really, really wanting. Coming into connection with people that will love you for who you are, the new version of yourself. Not anybody that's going to want you to be something that you're not anymore. Yeah. So when you're not sure, all right, I want you to not only look for a sign, I want you to ask for a sign, Gemini, in May. Is this my road? Because again, it's going to be very different. And it is going to be you being brought into a very new way of looking at things, reacting to things. It's almost like you're going to need a sign because you're going to be being asked to put your energy in places that you've never really put it before. And so it's all going to be new. It's all going to be new. I feel like May is really bringing you in new opportunities, new growth, and it's all well-deserved reward. So you're coming into balance and you're releasing that old mantle of what no longer serves you, what you are no longer a part of. I don't know why my camera won't focus. Come on, focus, focus. Focus, focus, focus. It's really not gonna, is it? All right, I didn't know I was gonna be using this deck until Aries, until the Taurus reading brought it to my attention. So we're gonna grab some romance angel cards to see, I guess, what the relationship area of your life is gonna look like starting in May. And you got more than one card also. Aww. I love it. So true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you're going to be coming into true love. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So yes, it may be that you've got to do something in May. You're going to be guided to take some steps to bring you to your true love. So that's going to be part of your well-deserved reward, right? A new relationship. But yeah, and when you're not sure if that's the right person or that's the right relationship, look for a sign. Because Spirit is always bringing you signs. They're always bringing you... they're always with you. And so whether that sign is a feeling, that really punch in the gut of yes, this is your way, or no, this is not, or whether it's a physical sign, number patterns, feathers, coins, any different way that you're used to receiving signs from Spirit. Be able to trust that this month, that you really are shedding the old and it is bringing in the new, Gemini. So whew, that feels really, really big, but I don't feel like you're not going to be surprised. I almost feel like it's like you've been waiting. All right, so thank you for being here. All right, Cancer. Let's start with an overarching message, or a message from the angels. Oh, Cancer, yes. Look at that. Everyone has value. Everyone has value. So even the people in your life this month that are just driving you crazy, they're there for a reason. They have value. And so it's going to be really important for you to look at... I'm really not doing this well. Today. I don't know what's going on with me. Just keeping the logistics. Anyway, Cancer. Everyone has value. Everyone has value. So no matter who they are in your life this month, if they've been driving you crazy, or if they've been coming in and out of your life, or if there's someone that really is pushing your buttons, it just remember to stand back and be like, okay, they have value. They do bring something to the table. I have to love them through whatever they're going through that's really driving me crazy this month, okay? So just know that if they're in your life experience this month, that they do have value. And it may take you a minute to put that together, what that value in your life is, because they really are kind of driving you crazy. But usually when that's happening, it's because there's something within you. And you really want to stand back, Cancer, and be like, okay, what are they trying to teach me about myself here? Or what is it that I'm being shown through this connection? That's what that feels like. All right, let's see. Yeah, because sometimes people are brought into our lives to kind of expose parts of ourselves that have to be evolved. Growth opportunities. Yeah, so just know that if they're in your life experience this month, there's a reason. And it's about stepping back and figuring out what that reason is. Wow. Interesting. Okay. I'm seeing, I'm 3 readings in, and I'm starting to see the theme, the pattern here. I love it. So this month, yeah, you are coming into balance, or you need to come into balance. But there is something in this month that's bringing you balance into your masculine and your feminine. So where maybe normally, because you are a water sign, you tend to go with the flow and you're more creative, it feels like you're getting into balance this month, Cancer, with your divine masculine being a little more focused, a little more driven. All right, so really important to, again, look around and say, why is this situation irritating me? Why is this situation or person really driving me crazy, right? So it's time to release what isn't serving you in a way that, like, it's time to let it go. So wherever you've been out of balance, it's time to let it go. If you've been overindulging in things, it's time to let it go. If you've not been as organized as you need to be, it's time to let it go. If you've been, so to get more organized, right? So wherever you've been letting yourself down, it's like Spirit is saying, okay, this month it's time to release those old ways of being and doing, being so kind of not focused and not intentional with your time and energy. And now it's about coming into balance and being more focused and being more in balance and taking the lead in your life. So this month, it's about taking more leadership in your life, making choices and decisions for yourself, Cancer, so that you can move in the direction that you want to go. So it's almost like you're going to be recognizing where the value is in your life with the people around you. So who's bringing value to your life? And that's where you've got to take the lead and say, okay, that's the direction I want to go. I want to go in the direction with that person. And the people that aren't taking positive stance in your life or bringing something to the table, then it's going to be important for you to really recognize, why are they here? What is their value in my life? What are they showing me about myself that needs to evolve? That's what that feels like, Cancer. All right. All right, and so, yeah, there it is. And these people are going to be, and you're going to have helpful people coming in. So the people that are coming in will have value also. So not only the people that you're wondering, why are they still in my life? What are they bringing to the table? But also the helpful people that are coming in, all right? Everyone has value. So you just have to look at the people coming into your life, the people in your life. What is their value in your life? What is it that they're highlighting to you about you that you can then take and transform or take and embrace this month? Yeah, because it's going to be about you really taking the lead in your own life, Cancer, this month, and releasing everything that really doesn't serve you. So let's take a look at what the romance angels have to say. keep thinking I got it, and then it's gone. So let's see what Spirit is trying to bring us, Cancer. Oh, we got a few. Yeah, you know, these romance angel cards, I thought I would like pull one, but I have not gotten just one card in any of the readings so far. So again, I do feel like May is going to be about relationship. So you are calling your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. For some of you this month, you are calling in your soulmate. For some of you, you have your soulmate already, right? So just know that this is kind of validating that the person you've been with, especially if it's a long-standing relationship, that's your soulmate, because there's chemistry. There's a magnetic, strong attraction here. So for some of you, you're going to be meeting a soulmate that you're going to have a lot of chemistry with that's really going to help you validate that this is your person, that this is a soulmate that's coming in that's going to be part of your journey for a while. And I feel like Cancer, whoever comes in, like they're going to be in your life for a minute. This is going to be more a longer relationship. It really is. And so keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So for some of you, they're not going to be that norm that you're attracted to, but that's okay because the chemistry is going to be off the chart. So whoever's coming in, no matter how they differ, it's going to be a good thing, Cancer. So keep an open mind this month. For those of you that are calling in a new soulmate, and then for those of you in a long-standing relationship, there's probably going to be a resurgence in the relationship where the chemistry is going to get back to being off the charts, where maybe you were in a stagnant situation and you guys kind of got comfortable with each other, and then this month it's like, oh, we're back on track. We're feeling each other again. We're liking each other again. All right, so Cancer, that's a beautiful energy to be in. Yeah, I like that for you. I like that for you a lot. So have a beautiful month. All right, Leo. Leo. How are you? How are you? Let's get messages from your guides. Let's see what we got for you. Messages from your guides. We're going to start with an overarching message for Leo. May. Whew, what is a lion energy going to be bringing in? Whoa! All right. I get you. Oh. Ooh. Leo. Look at this. Like attracts like. Look at that. Like attracts like. So whatever energy you're putting out this month, Leo, you're going to get it back. So the law of attraction in you this month is going to be powerful. So be very important to keep yourself thinking positively, having positive expectations, staying in high vibrational frequency, living in love, living in joy, living in contentment, owning your power, right? Because those are the experiences, the people, the situations that you want. You want like attracting like. You want to have what's going to feel good to you because it's going to feel based on what you want, like the energy you're putting out. So, you know, if you're really wanting more money, you know, stay in gratitude for the money you have. You want a new love, stay in gratitude for whatever love is in your life currently, whether it's, you know, a friendship or whatever. Okay, that card will not leave me alone. All right. Okay, you're getting 4. Sorry, that one, it's just, they were together. It's got to come out. All right. Whew. So this month, Leo, detach. Because Holy Spirit is trying to bring you in something. Your soul is trying to bring you in something. Your higher team of guides, angels, and ascended masters are trying to bring you something. But if you keep striving and driving, all you're going to do is get back the energy of striving and driving. All you're going to do is attract more striving and driving. So I love that this detached card is coming out with your overarching message, like attracts like, because detaching, getting quiet, really centering and grounding into your energy and the energy of Mother Gaia is going to allow the Holy Spirit, God consciousness, the universe, to bring you that which you're wanting, needing, desiring, ready for. But it can't if you're pushing and striving and driving. You're blocking. That's what you're doing. When you're striving and driving, you're in a sense blocking your blessings. So Leo, take a deep breath. Whew, get quiet. All right? Because this is win or lose. You have the choice here. You have the choice in how this looks for you this month. Are you going to attract the positive, or are you going to attract the negative? So this is going to be really important, Leo, to step back and observe. To step back and observe what's coming in, what you want, what you're feeling, what you're knowing, what is in your experience, what you don't want in your experience. You've got to detach, get quiet, observe. This is going to be very different for you, right? Because Leo, you are the lion. You want to be out there just taming the wilds. And in May, to attract what it is you want, for the universe to join up the dots and bring you that which you deserve, you've got to get quiet. You've got to observe and detach so that you can stay in the positive flow, because really what's going on here is the universe is all ready to join up the dots and bring you what you deserve. A well-deserved reward. But if you stay in fear, if you stay in the low vibrational frequency of I don't deserve, or it never happens for me, victimization, then you're going to end up losing. And we don't want to lose. We want to win this month. So it's going to be really important for you to get quiet and observe how you're thinking, where you're putting your energy. Are you blocking your blessings? We don't want to do that, Leo. We do not want to do that. Yeah. It's time. It's time for something better. It's time for you to receive that well-deserved reward. That you have been working hard. You've been manifesting for a while now. And you've seen little increments. You've seen little steps being taken in a positive direction. But the something better that wants to come in is big. And it's a well-deserved reward. But it can't get here if you're staying in this energy of I don't deserve. So this month, Leo, you've got to detach and you've got to observe where you're not winning, where things aren't working, so that you can move away and out of that energy. Put yourself in the positive mind space, the positive physical space, the positive relationships, so that you can attract and receive that well-deserved reward. Money, love, relationship, renewal, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Yeah. Because you do deserve love. You are lovable, Leo. And you are needing to open up and become more vulnerable with the people around you. So for some of you, it is going to be a relationship where you are going to need to get into loving yourself in a way that you are able to be vulnerable with your partner, new partner, established partner. Doesn't feel like it matters. But it's about you winning, you receiving that well-deserved reward because you open up. You step back, you observe where you've been blocking your blessings, where you've been thinking you don't deserve, where you have felt like you're not lovable. And flip that script. All right? So Leo, things are moving, and they're moving in a good direction. You've got to allow it in. You've just got to allow it in. I love it. Hi, Virgo. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to May. All right, Virgo, let's see what we've got here. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. I love it. Make each day count this month. Make each day count. I love it. Don't procrastinate. Don't put it off until tomorrow. Don't let the fear of whatever is holding you back to get in your way this month. So wherever you've been letting yourself down, wherever you've been procrastinating, wherever you've been waiting this month, make every day count. Use every day to your advantage, all right? It's like, get out of your own way, Virgo. Get out of your own way. Make a decision. Make a choice. As my grandfather used to say, even if it's wrong, do something. And that's what this is what the energy feels like for you this month. Yeah. Let go of the control. You know, sometimes we want to control every aspect of our life, Virgo, but we can't. We can't control every aspect. Sometimes we just have to learn how to go with the flow, right? And so procrastination energy is fear energy. And so if you've been procrastinating, it's because you have been holding on too tightly to the control of whatever the situation is. In this month, it feels like just go for it. Just get out there and go for it, because you're coming into this new vitality, all right? New situations, new people, new energy, new resurgence of your own energy. So a lot of the fear and a lot of the old and a lot of the grief and a lot of the loss, like you're just ready to forgive and move on this month. It's time. It's time. You know, it's time to break the chains of whatever's been holding you back. Break those chains. Own your own light. Stand in your own magnificence. Love yourself. Recognize your divinity. Know that you are powerful. That you do deserve. Take back the control of your own life. Take back the control of your own life. Look at that. Look at that. This May energy, Virgo, is going to bring you in like a resurgence of energy. It's going to almost, I just feel like it's just going to energize you. Like you're not even going to be able to sit down every day. Like you're just ready to go. You're ready to just take back control of whatever was holding you down. And forgive and let go of whatever was holding you down. And just embrace this new energy. Make each day count. Get into the vitality. Just love life this month, Virgo. That's what's going to bring in your blessings. That's what's going to show you what way you need to go in every situation. I feel like you have been waiting. And in May it shows up. I don't feel like we're waiting anymore. That's what I feel. Yeah. And it's going to be the people around you, Virgo, that are going to make the difference. Because the new supportive people are going to come in. The new job is going to come in. The new tribe is going to come in. These helpful people are going to be the ones that are going to help you to stay in this energized energy and be like, okay, I got this. That whatever held you back, whatever knocked you down, whatever you're healing from, it's not going to affect your decision making in May. You're done with that. That's the old story. That's the old energy. I'm done feeling bad about that anymore. Yep. It's allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. It's time for you to get into your passion. Time to be passionate, Virgo. So whatever relationship comes in, whatever job comes in, whatever inspiration comes in, whatever passion comes in, it's time for you to be passionate about your life. Make each day count. Be passionate. It's time. It's time not to sit on the sidelines anymore. It's time to not allow anybody to have any control over your situation. It's about you making each day count, loving yourself, and moving forward and getting passionate about your life this month. All right? So thank you, Virgo. Thank you for being here. Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Hello. Welcome to May. All right, let's see what we got for you. I don't like that one. Hold on. Hold on, Libra. I don't like that one. Didn't feel right. Okay, and that one literally flew. I have to go when Spirit speaks. We just had this one in Virgo, but Libra, I'm going to keep it because it flew. Make each day count. They want you to get in love with life. They want you to get in love with yourself. They want you to get in love with life. I feel like they want you to take one step every day this month, Libra. One step every day. I feel like you've had an uphill battle to climb. And so every day they want you to take another step away from whatever that uphill battle was. All right? Yep. Because it's time for you to listen to your intuition, listen to the frequencies, to the energy. That is your inspiration. Those are your dreams. That is your gut instinct. And also it feels like you may have one or two people around you, Libra, that you do trust, that does have your back. And you just, you haven't been listening to them. Whether it's a mentor, a trusted advisor, a coach, a parent, but it just feels like you do have someone in your life who's been giving you kind of this push. And it's been uncomfortable because what they want you to do is they want you to make a move. So for some of you, it's going to be a physical move. For some of you, it's going to be an emotional move. For some of you, it's going to be an energetic move. But this listen is all about listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, listen to where the moves need to be made. Because you've been working, and now it's time for you to know that you're coming into mastery. You have all the information. You know what to do. It's time to make a move up that uphill battle because it's time for you to get to the other side. So you can't be burying your head in the sand anymore. And this month I feel like make each day count is because you need to be moving every day in some way, whether it's internally or externally. Because it's time for you to come into mastery of your life. Only going in the direction that feels good. Only going in the direction of the people that are supportive. Anything else doesn't matter anymore. Anything else, it's got to be let go of. If they're not supporting you, it's like they don't get a seat at your table. Yeah. And whatever you're moving away from, whoever doesn't get a seat at your table, don't worry. They'll be taken care of. It'll be taken care of. But you need to move forward. You need to take the steps. You need to keep going in the direction that is for you. You know, I feel like you've been in the prison of a relationship. And I feel like you've been afraid to do something different or maybe even leave. And Libra, that's what I feel like. I feel like there's no need to worry if you decide to go in a different direction, if you decide to leave, if you decide to reclaim your heart, if you decide to reclaim your life. And so there's no more being in the sand. There's no more not taking the steps up the hill. The only way to get to the other side is to keep going. So you've got to make each day count. Somehow, some way this month, you're taking yourself back. And there's no need to worry, no matter how that looks. You're going to get to the other side. You're going to come down that mountain. It's like you're leaving that mountain behind you. Yeah, so make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So some of you, you're moving into great love. But you've got to make the effort of getting out of the prison that you're in. Whether that's self-imposed, I'm not good enough, or whether that's a relationship that really doesn't serve you. But Libra, it's time. It's time to know that there's no need to worry. That the choices and decisions that you're going to make for yourself are the ones that you need to make for yourself. It's time to listen to your own heart. It's time to make the choices and decisions that you need to make. It's time for you to get yourself out of your self-imposed prison. Because even if there's somebody else kind of holding you down, you're still allowing it. It's still self-imposed. Even if that fear is so great that you don't know how to overcome it. But it's time. So in May, you're going to get some opportunities to do that. All right? So thank you for being here. Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. Hello. Let's see what I've got for Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpio, this is a new one. Practice moderation. Yeah, really taking a look at where have you been overindulging? Where have you been over the top? It's time to step that back a little bit. Scorpio, it's time to step that back and practice moderation. You are worth it. You are worth it. You are worth taking the time to get to know yourself. You are worth getting to know other people. You are worth allowing other people to get to know you. So it just feels like instead of being out there like knowing everybody just a little bit, it's time to come into knowing maybe one or two people really well. So practicing moderation. All right, you're also getting 4 cards. Every reading has been just a little different. It's been interesting. Yeah, there it is. Refusing to see your worth. Refusing to see what your third eye is bringing you. Your intuition. Refusing to see what you're being shown, what you're being given. Because you're out there too much, you're doing too much. So practicing moderation will help you to really get in connection with yourself in a way that's going to help and allow you to see where you want to spend some quality time in situations and people. Because it is time for you to come into being the master, all right? Being the master in relationship of yourself. And you can't do that if you don't get to know yourself well. So in May, I feel like you're going to have opportunities to really kind of look up and say, oh, This is why people gravitate to me. This is why people want to be around me. This is why I'm invited to all the things. Because it is time for you to open your heart and allow people in. But again, only the few that deserve your attention. Only the few that are giving back in a balanced way. So you really want to confront those parts of yourself where you need all that ego validation, where you need people around you 24/7 to feel safe and stable. Why can't you love yourself enough to be grounded enough to be okay to sit with your emotions, to be okay to sit with yourself? What are you holding on to that's keeping your heart in a prison? What trauma or drama is holding you in this space of, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, so I've just got to be fun and everybody's friend? Where do I need to kind of look and say, hey, I've got some really great people here, I just have to let them in? And this is a process. So getting quiet this month in May and just breathing when you feel anxiety, breathing when you feel uncomfortable, instead of going, okay, where do I need to go and overindulge? Do I need to go shopping? Do I need to make cookies? Do I need to, whatever you need to moderate? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Wherever. But yeah, it's Scorpio. It's about stepping back and just breathing and mastering and opening up your heart, mastering your hurt, mastering your pain, knowing that it's okay to move through it so you can love yourself. Whew. And don't stop, even when it gets hard. Don't stop even when maybe you see things about yourself you don't necessarily like. Maybe what you're confronting within yourself isn't pretty. Maybe it's not pleasant. Maybe what you're walking away from is hard. Keep going. Don't stop. For some of you, it's just been kind of the safe place to just sit down and be quiet and ignore what's wrong, ignore what you're feeling, and just go and have fun and be the person and have a lot of people around you and just have your ego validated and have everybody be the center of attention and everybody gravitates towards you and everything in my life is great, and then you get home and there's nothing and you're like, maybe things aren't so great. I feel like in May you're going to be brought to the idea of where and who truly have your back. And that's where you need to put your time and attention. Confronting those shadow aspects of yourself that come up. Where are you overindulging? What isn't so pretty? And how do we heal that? And don't stop. Don't get scared because it feels too big or too much. Just breathe through it. Yeah, have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss feelings with each other. So if you're in a relationship, it's time. And that's why you've got to get honest with yourself, because you're being brought to being honest in your relationship. And if you're meeting someone, you want to be honest right off the bat. Yeah, it's time to trust the situation. This situation is calling for you to have more faith. Yeah. So it's time. It is time for you to get real about relationship, having heart-to-heart conversations and trusting those around you. And for some of you, this is partnership. For some of you, this is your love relationships, where, again, you've always been kind of the center of attention or the party girl or the party guy. And now this relationship that you're coming into or that you're in is kind of like, we want more. We want more of you, who you are. And so these shadow aspects of yourself are coming up, and they're going to be uncomfortable. And they might even kick and scream as you try to make some changes. But Spirit's saying, don't stop. Don't stop. Whew. So Scorpio, May might feel uncomfortable, but keep going. Keep going. Thank you. Hi, Sagittarius. Hello. Hello. How's Sagittarius for the month of May? How is Sagittarius? Ooh, Sag, May, learn from your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Yeah. So before you can learn from them, you have to look at them, right? You have to figure out what your, what mistakes, For some of us, we don't even recognize some of our mistakes until we start really looking back on things and being like, oh, I could have done better. I could have said the better thing. I could have been the bigger person. So sometimes we don't always really recognize what our mistakes are. So let's dig into this and see where Spirit's going to take this, Sagittarius. One, two, three, four. I guess you're getting 5. All right. This has been an interesting May. May has been an interesting. This has not been same old, any of these readings. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Spirit has spoken. Spirit has spoken. So, the first card out after learn from your mistakes is love. So where have you let yourself down or let others down in love? Because it is time for you to rebuild. Rebuild your heart space. Rebuild your love. So where you've been hurt, Sag, and I hate to say this, but the only really way to open your heart chakra again is to love. How to heal your heart chakra? Love. How to unblock your heart chakra? Love. So Sagittarius, where you have let yourself down or where you've let others down in the area of love, you're going to want to rebuild, and it's going to need some forgiveness. So really getting into allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to get into connection with yourself, right? Because it's time. It's time to open up. It's time to open up. It's time for you to say, I know what I've done, and I'm not going to do that again. I know what I've done, and I'm going to go in a different direction. But the only way I can go in a different direction is for me to open up. I've got to rebuild my heart, my love for myself, forgive others. And I need to open up. Because that is going to allow me to manifest the job, manifest the money, manifest the resources, manifest the opportunities, manifest the right partner. The only way you can manifest the law of attraction is you've got to feel it, you've got to think it. You can't do one or the other, you've got to do both. So the only way for you to manifest what you want, Sagittarius, this month is you've got to open your heart. You've got to look at where you've let yourself or others down, and you've got to change that. And you've got to let go of feeling alone. You're not alone. See that light she's carrying? You have the light of the divine within you. You are never alone. So it's time for you to really start to love yourself, to rebuild your life, to start manifesting all the things that you want, having everything that you want, by going in a new direction. So any direction you've been in previously that didn't work out, when you go in a different direction, it's going to feel uncomfortable. And Spirit's like, that's okay, we got you. As you rebuild, as you open your heart, you are not alone. You are not alone. Invoke us, your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. Invoke us to help you. Because in May, it's about receiving, and you can't receive if you stay blocked. You can't receive the love. You can't receive the support. You can't manifest the money if you're not opening your heart. You know, Sagittarius, this is the only reading in all the readings I've done, I've only got a couple left to go, where money really has felt like it was part of the vibration. May, for the most part, overall, so far, it's really been about people and relationships. And for you, it's about money. It's really about you needing to want to manifest financial support, opportunities to bring you financial stability. And you can't do that if you keep your heart closed, because you have to feel grateful. You have to feel forgiveness to raise your vibrational frequency to manifest everything that you want. So right now is not the right time to stay in the old energy. Right now is not the right time to dig in your heels and be like, nope, not doing that. We've all been through it. We've all been kicked in the teeth. We've all been taken to our knees. You've got to learn from it. You got to learn from it. It's not the right time to stay in that old energy. It's time to move forward. Learn from your mistakes. Love yourself. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So for some of you, you're trying to make a relationship work that just isn't going to. Learn from the past mistake of when you've tried to do this in the past and it didn't work out. You've got to be open to getting vulnerable. You've got to be open to opening your heart. You've got to get rebuilding your heart space, rebuilding your emotions, opening up. You're not alone. You won't be left alone again. But you're not going to know that until you get vulnerable. Let people in. Love people from that very vulnerable space. That's how you manifest the money. When you try to force and will something to work that isn't working, you're putting yourself in a negative deficit energetically, and that's always going to hit you financially. So I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Capricorn. Capricorn. How are you, Capricorn? How are you? It's always by the end of the readings I get a little punchy. So yeah, I think I'm getting a little punchy. But we're gonna hold it together. Whew, I'm more than halfway done. So we're doing good. So I hope you're doing well. And in May, oh, you got to express your feelings, Capricorn. You got to express your feelings. And for some of you, this is not easy. Capricorn, you like to be very grounded. You like to be very tangible. You want everything to be tangible, right? So I think, Capricorn, for you, feelings are one of those things that you always put on the back burner, or you always think, I'll get to down the road, right? Because you want to keep working, you want to keep going, you want to keep enjoying the fruits of your labor. But this month in May, it's going to be important for you to get very in touch with your feelings so that you can express them. 1, 2, 3. All right. Capricorn. Daydreams and decisions. So I feel like with the express your feelings cards, you are going to be coming into decision making. So it's going to be really important for you to get into connection with spirit, which is the daydreams, to feel which way the decision is right for you, and then be able to express that from your heart space. And for some of you, it's going to feel very uncomfortable because these decisions that you're making are going to take you in a new direction, a direction you've never been in before. So you're going to have to open your heart chakra. You're going to have to unblock it by loving and allowing your feelings to come through, how you feel about a certain situation. So this month, Capricorn, you may have to be uncomfortable getting into connection with your feelings. Because it is your month to shine. Shine your heart, shine your magnificence, shine brightly. Show your talents, your gifts, your worth. Really putting yourself out there in the world, in your family, in your relationships, in your tribe, in your career. Being seen like you've never been seen before, because all of your hard work is coming to fruition. All of your hard work is coalescing in May, and there's going to be something that really it's time for you to show off. And that for you is going to be really uncomfortable because that is not who you are. But something is going to be coming together this month that it's really going to be highlighted by those around you. And so when it happens, when you get the accolade, when you get the notice, just say thank you. Just say thank you. And ask your angels for help. Help me to accept. Help me to be gracious. Help me to receive. Because I'm not used to receiving. I'm used to striving and driving. That's Capricorn's energy. I'm used to just going and giving and pushing and doing and learning and growing and working. Right? Capricorns are the workers. No. Ask your angels to help you to receive. Because it is going to be important for you to receive. Loving yourself as others start to love you. As you start to shine. Learning how to express your feelings in a way that maybe you're not comfortable with at all. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Faith. Ask your angels. They'll come in. They will tell you, is this the right person? Is this the right situation? And then, yeah, they will. So you've got to trust. You've got to trust. You've got to open your heart. You've got to allow your light to shine. And you've got to trust that what comes in for you is for you. And you've got to be able to express your feelings when these information comes in, when this person comes in, when this job comes in, when this accolade comes in, when this recognition comes in. Don't shy away from it. Don't try to push it away. Don't try to sneak around it. Be humble. Be grateful. I also feel like as you're opening your heart and possibly a new relationship is coming in, that you're going to be really brought to in a way that you're going to want to trust it. That now you're meeting someone this month where you can really trust them, Capricorn. It's going to be important for you to have the faith to ask for help from your angels. Because I feel like this person or the situation that's going to come in to really expose you is going to make you feel very vulnerable. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable because you're usually the giver. And in this month, it's about you receiving. And that's going to feel uncomfortable. So make sure you're expressing your feelings to the people around you when you kind of need a boundary or a break or to step back. All right, really important. Aquarius. How are you? How are you? Oh, wrong cards. Aquarius. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Here we go, Aquarius. Let's get your overarching me. All right. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. This has come out a couple of times, Aquarius. This has come out a couple of times, a couple of different readings. It's been a while. It's been a few readings since it came out, but it was coming out there. So make each day count this month in May, Aquarius. It's like, get out there, get outside, go do stuff, enjoy the weather, especially the springtime here in the northeast, excuse me. But yeah. Make each day count. Your cards are literally flying, Aquarius. They're just like, we gotta come out. Oh, there. Oh. All right, you got a few. You got a few. All right. So make each day count. And then the one that flew right out after that was reach out. So it feels like, Aquarius, that this month you're going to want to make each day count, but because you need to reach out. You need to be more social, more available, really getting out of your comfort zone. And reaching out. Observe where you're holding yourself back. Observe where you are not listening to yourself. Observe where you're not taking the inspiration. Observe where you're not taking the nudges from spirit, the gut instinct or the inspiration. You know, where are you not listening to this? Where spirit's trying to inspire you. Okay? So you're going to need to start reaching out, really looking at who around me can help me, who around me can I hang out with, who around me can maybe help me go into the next level of whatever it is I'm trying to achieve here, whatever it is I'm trying to gain here. So that's why you need to make each day count. It's not about sitting back. It's not about resting. It's not about hanging out. It's really about getting out there and doing, all right? Because only through, only through dedicated effort this month, making each day count, can you receive the well-deserved reward. But you've got to make the dedicated effort. So I feel like something wants to come to you, Aquarius. Something wants to reach you, but you've been playing small or staying safe or not getting out and doing and being the things that you're being guided to do or be. And in May, I feel like you're not even going to have that, like, there's not even going to be like any choice in the matter. I feel like you're going to have to make each day count because it's that dedicated effort, those spirit-inspired nudges that are really going to be brought in that are going to say, okay, today you need to go here. Okay, today you need to go there. Okay, today you need to take care of this. Okay, today you need to take care of that. So I just feel like it's going to be you taking like a step every day or every week this month to get that well-deserved reward. So you've got to make each day count. There's no more waiting. That's the big message I think I'm getting, Aquarius. There's no more waiting. Yeah, because you've got an opportunity coming in. And you're not going to get this opportunity if you sit back, if you do nothing, if you wait. The only way for this opportunity to get to you is if you're putting in the effort. And, you know, that effort might simply be staying in gratitude every day. That effort may be just being in your integrity every day. So you've got to reach out, especially if you're having like problems with like staying positive or feeling motivated. You know, reach out to a group, reach out to like-minded people. But yeah, this is about getting out of your own way and stubbing your own toe and holding yourself back because you're not doing what you're being guided to do every day. So observe your thoughts, observe your actions, observe what you're not doing or what you're not buying into or what you're, not buying into. Observe where you're holding yourself back. Observe where you're not taking the strides, where you're not making the effort. This is self-reflection. She's looking at herself from all different directions. What is she learning about herself from all those different directions? That's what you need to do in May. Look at, how can I look at this situation differently? What am I not doing? What have I been wanting to do that I've been not doing? What have I been telling everyone I'm going to do that I haven't done? How do I feel about things? Are those feelings I need to hold on to or let go of? Well, I've known I've needed to let go of them for a very long time, but I'm still got them. You got to take this, you got to take the effort. You got to make the effort. That's how you're going to get the opportunity. That's how you're going to get the reward. Yeah, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. There it is. If you want that new relationship, that opportunity that is coming, you've got to look at the situation from a different perspective. You've got to get out of your own way. You've got to work on reaching out and healing. Reaching out and maybe getting therapeutic care, maybe talking to a doctor. But you've got to make dedicated effort. It's got to be dedicated. It's got to be every week or every day or whatever that dedication looks like. Very important. All right, Aquarius, I hope that resonated. Thank you for being here. Hello, Pisces. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Oh, you also got learn from your mistakes. This just came up a couple of readings ago. So May, Pisces, is going to be about learning from your mistakes. Let's see what Spirit wants to say about that. Oh, I've never had cards jump like that before. That was really funny. All right, so, oh, Pisces. All right, so learn from your mistakes. So we've got some blockages in your third eye and your heart. That's what this is telling me, okay? So the only way that you're going to be able to learn from your mistakes is to open up. So unblocking your chakras. So for some of you, you might want to do a chakra clearing meditation, okay? Really unblocking your energy centers around your third eye, receiving information through your brow chakra, and your heart chakra, allowing yourself to give and receive love. And those two things can't happen if you are staying in the past, of what has been. All right, things that didn't work out, ways in which maybe you don't look good in the situation, or ways in which other people don't look good in the situation. But right now it's about you sitting back and resting and reconsidering where you've been before you move forward. So you really want to look at what are the lessons that I can take from each situation that I'm holding in my heart that is very hard, or it's a trauma or a drama. So the traumas are the hurts, and the dramas are the stories that we tell ourselves. So where am I holding on to my mistakes? Where am I holding on to the hurts? And it's time to really sit down with yourself. Whether you meditate every day, you get some help, but really reconsider where you've been, how you got there, what happened, what was the outcome, what could you have done better, what could you have done differently. So in May, you're going to have a lot of time to look at what didn't work, why it didn't work, because that's going to inform where you're going. That's going to inform what May brings to you, Pisces. So it's going to be really important for you to really get into what am I holding on to that I can release that's going to help me move forward. Yeah, there it is. Listen to your intuition in May. Go with your gut. Go with your clairvoyance. Go with your clairaudience. Go with your clairsentience. Really listen to your intuition. The signs, the symbols. Because that's going to help you move away from the blockages and the things that didn't work out in the past. Your intuition is your spirit guides going, we're going to take you in a new direction, and it's going to feel uncomfortable. So rest up for the journey. Get ready for the journey. Get ready for where we're taking you. It's time to move away from what didn't work and move into what does work. And we're with you and we're helping you. So in May, it's going to be important for you to get in connection with that help. Because it is time for you to come back into trust. Trusting that the situation is calling for you to have faith. And because you are coming, or you have been through deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So for some of you, you have been in a relationship or have come out of a relationship that was very deceptive, that was very hurtful, that had you not knowing what way to go, had you not knowing who to trust. And now Spirit's saying, recharge, step back, because in May it's time. It's time to restart trusting. It's time to start to get into the energy of honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time. It feels like you're going to be coming into the honeymoon stage of a new relationship, Pisces. And so right now in May, you're going to want to step back. You're going to want to really rest and rejuvenate from what you've been through. Who had the mask on? The person that deceived you, the hurt, the trauma that you're holding on to. That there was nothing you could have done differently in the relationship because they never presented themselves authentically until it was too late. They deceived you into believing they were someone they weren't. Now the truth is out. There's no going back. It's time to move on. And in May, you're going to get the opportunity to move on, to trust again, and to have the beginning of a new relationship. And you can't do that if you're holding on to the traumas and dramas that were born out of that past deceptive relationship. I'm sending you so many blessings and so much love. Thank you for being here. Aquarius. Aquarius, welcome. I'm sorry, Aries. Aries. All right. Let's see what we've got for Aries. Does Aries need to know? Ooh, Aries, yes, I love it. Have an attitude of gratitude. Have an attitude of gratitude. Why? Why do we need to have an attitude of gratitude? Let's find out. Let's find out what Spirit's got in store for you for May, as one card literally flies out of the deck. Aries is a fire sign, and I feel like the fire energy is here. Holy cow. All right, I don't know how many flew. Oh, all right, 2 so far. Let's see what else we have. I was like, wow. All right, Aries, let's see what else we got here. 1 or 2 more. Let's see what we got. Okay, I think we're just going to do 2 more. All right, so attitude of gratitude because, I love it. 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 You're having an attitude of gratitude because you're in rebuilding. You're in rebuilding your life in some way. So whether this is a financial situation, rebuilding in a job, rebuilding in relationship, rebuilding your own heart center, rebuilding your own energy, rebuilding your own sovereignty, you're rebuilding. You're coming into new energy, all right? And that is going to help you in the base or root chakra. So your foundation, your finances, your stability, your safety, your relationships, your family, all of that is being in the process of rebuilding. So having an attitude of gratitude while you're going through this very foundational rebuilding is going to be important to draw to you that which you want. So staying in high vibrational frequency of gratitude is going to help you manifest everything that's going to help you rebuild your life. So coming into balance this month is going to be really important. Rebuilding the connection and the balance between your masculine and feminine energies is going to help you to start getting into that stability that you really, really, really want, right? So having an attitude of gratitude is going to help you to utilize that law of attraction, that universal law, right? So you can start having what it is that you want in that very survival energy. Root chakra is all, base chakra is all about your survival, your finances, your family, your foundation. And so this new vitality that's coming in is going to be manifested through the attitude of gratitude that's going to help you in this rebuilding process, coming into balance in May, so that you can have new vitality in relationships, so you can have new vitality in your energy. That's going to help you to manifest all the things that you want in May. So a beautiful, look at this. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others, and a wedding. This situation involves marriage because the new vitality is bringing in new love, or love that leads to marriage, or a wedding. So this month for you, Aries, is definitely leading you into a very positive energy of relationship. And it's because it's being born out of getting into balance and really getting that foundational energy center, your base chakra, in a balance in a way that's going to allow that new vitality to bring you into relationship in a way that's going to be very positive. For some of you, leading to marriage. For some of you, maybe you've already got the wedding planned for May, and this is validation that everything goes off without a hitch. But yes, Aries, things are definitely moving in a positive direction in May that is going to lead you into having an attitude of gratitude because, a relationship is really going to open up for you. So it's a beautiful energy. It's a new energy is what it feels like, but it's coming out of this very this energy of just getting into that foundation, feeling very foundational, very rooted, very grounded, very stable. And opportunities and people are going to be coming in to help you to rebuild whatever instability you've got going on. So I love that for you, Aries. So that is May. That is May. Thank you for being here. All right, everyone. All right. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for watching the replay. Please go ahead and comment, like, share, comment. I would completely appreciate it. Let me know if your sign resonated with you. Have a beautiful rest of your day or week or month, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.